We play and call it work. MiniWarGaming's
Hey there guys, and welcome to another episode of Older World Wars.
Oh, hi.
You got Cullen and Luka here from MiniWarGaming. Welcome back, Cullen. Actually, funny enough, I'm pretty sure the last episode of this series was when you were still here before you went to school.
Yeah, it was like my second last game before I left for school, and now I'm back for reading week, so
it's safe to say we haven't actually played this in a month, and some change.
definitely some change.
So, I mean, we'll go through the rules as we play. It'll probably take a while for us, but to you guys, this will be like a normal battle report.
Yeah, I didn't bring any armies home with me, so I'm playing the Studio Tomb Kings.
You get Tomb Kings, 6th edition Tomb Kings. Who knows what they... I mean...
I have no idea what to expect.
And I'll be playing Dark Elves for the first time, and boy, let me tell you what, they are poo compared to 8th edition Dark Elves. just like drops across the line. Just like instead of 2 attacks, 1 attack.
Ooh.
Instead of 4 strength, it's 3 strength. It's just
rough.
And let me tell you one thing that doesn't exist: murderous prowess. Anyways,
Really?
guys, let's go look at the armies and the table we're gonna be playing on. 2,000 points of 6th edition Dark Elves for you guys. Let's start with my 1 lord and my 2 heroes. So for my lord, I have a supreme sorceress. I can't remember what she's actually named. This is level 4 sorceress. And for her spells, I got Doombolt of Karaidon. I got Kroesh, the Word of Pain, Akan Rogar, the Soul Stealer, and Arn Zippel's Black Whore. Now, Black Whore is pretty cool. And boy, let me tell you what, it really wanted me to have Doombolt over and over. I had to roll that too like 8 times before I got something other than Doombolt. For items on her, she's got a Darkstar Cloak and Seal of Grond. Now, the Darkstar Cloak gives her +1 power die when casting, and the Seal of Grond's the opposite, so +1 dice when dispelling. Next up is the Dark Elf Noble, which is the Old Master. It's essentially the BSB. On him, I got a BSB, a Sword of Might, Armor of Darkness, which is a 2-up armor save. That's it. That's all he's got. He can only take 50 points. I'm bringing in an Assassin. I'll give him the Dark Venom, which is poison attacks, and Touch of Death, which is killing blow. And the Assassin has the same, very similar rule where he hides in units and he pops out when at the start of my turn or at the start of a combat phase of my choice. 10 Dark Elf Warriors over here with shields and crossbow upgrades. So instead of being Dark Shards, they're just like a basic Dark Elf Warrior that takes the crossbow upgrade. Over here we have 10 Dark Elf Warriors. This time they just have shield upgrades and that's it. I think I gave them light armor, unless light armor comes stock. They just have shield upgrades. And full command, so there's a banner, musician, and champion. Got the good old-fashioned Dark Riders. I got the crossbow upgrades on them and a musician. Ignore the banner. 6 shades in the back. They actually don't really take many. The only upgrade they can take is armor, so I can give them, for 1 point each, give them light armor. I chose not to, because I didn't have the points. Scratch that, they will have light armor, because I didn't put a banner in my archer unit that I paid for, so they'll have light armor this game. I have a Cold One Chariot, just with spear upgrade, no crossbow upgrade. 2 squads of executioners with no command at all. There's like a flanking force, something spooky on the sides. A big brick of Blackguard for a rare choice. These guys are pretty expensive, and they're a whole lot worse than their 8th edition rendition, so instead of having 2 attacks each, they only have 1. Instead of being, I'm pretty sure they're strength, I think they're still strength 3. They're not immune to psychology anymore. And yeah, I just got a musician and ignore the champion on the left, I have a musician and a banner. And what kind of Dark Elf army wouldn't be complete with 2 Reaper Bolt Throwers? Another rare choice, but you can buy them in groups of 2. So that's nice. So I got those 2 and those for my rare choices. 2,000 points of Tomb Kings here for Cullen. What do you got?
Alright, so we'll start off with the Tomb King.
Hello.
Himself, the namesake of the army. So he is obviously a Tomb King. He doesn't get to confer his weapon skill like he used to.
He lost that ability.
Yeah, but now he gets to like kind of pray for the... They don't really have spells, but we'll figure that you'll see when the actual... he does stuff, but he's gonna...
He does stuff.
He's the Armor of Ages, so that counts as heavy armor with +1 wound.
Nice.
We've got the Crown of Kings, which for when he goes to cast or pray for his... I guess they're spells, but they're incantations. Normally you roll 1d6 for the power level. He gets to do 2d6, choose the highest. So it makes it a little better. And then he's going to have the Sword of Battle and a shield.
Sword of Battle is +1 attack?
Yes.
Nice.
And on to heroes. We're going to start with what was the Tomb Herald and is now just called an Icon Bearer. And he just has light armor and the Icon of the Sacred Eye, which gives you +1 to hit in the first round of combat. He's also the BSB. Yeah,
really
forgot
good,
to mention.
That's a good banner upgrade.
And here we have the Lich Priest. And in this edition, you actually buy the Casket of Souls as an upgrade for your Priest.
Okay.
So that'll be, it counts as a rare slot when you do that. But, so he's on the casket, I guess.
That's him right there.
Yeah, and then he's got his 2 Tomb Guard in front of him. And he is just going to have the golden, and here's where the names I can't pronounce begin. Anakra. Whatever it is, it gives him a 4-up ward.
Okay, is that just a prayer that gives him a 4-up ward?
It's a talisman.
Oh, right, okay. Nice. Wow, that's really good.
Yeah. On to core now. We're going to start with the chariots, because we got to bring some chariots.
See how they do.
Because you're Tomb Kings, and hopefully they're not as poopy as they were in 8th.
This is a unit of chariots, correct?
Yeah, that's a unit of 3, and they will have a musician and a standard.
Nice, okay. Over here we have Tomb Guard.
Yeah, well, they're special, so we'll just head over to the skellies over here. So skeleton warriors. Now, they normally come equipped with hand weapons and bows. And what you can do is you can swap the bow out for a shield. So that's what I'm doing. So they're hand weapon shield.
Do they have light armor?
You can buy it for 1 point upgrade, so I did that.
Nice.
And obviously full command, as you see there. And then in the back here, we got a unit of 10 skeleton warriors, but these guys will have their bows. So they're just hand weapon bows. And they're going to be... Arrows of the Asp is slightly different. It's not just hitting on 5s. It just, there's no modifiers or no modifiers at all, whether it's plus or minus to hit.
Okay.
So they're weapon skill 2, so they're hitting on 5s.
So they're always hitting on 5s.
Yeah.
So this is
It's slightly different, but not.
okay.
Then we've got these skeleton heavy horsemen.
They don't look heavy at all.
I know, right? This is, in the Tomb King's army, when you're heavy, you have light armor.
Oh no.
I know. So yeah, they are light armor, shield, spears with full command, and the guy who has no body is the champion.
Easy to remember, at least.
Special, we got our Tomb Guard. They're gonna have the Mirage standard, which is a 40-point magic standard that makes you re-roll successful to hit for missile attacks.
Oh, if I shoot at you.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so that's hopefully keeps them around a little longer. I know I've got the magic to bring them back, but so you can't maybe just take them all out with missile attacks, and then they're just going to be full command, and that's all they have. And then we got some Ushabtis, and they are Ushabtis. Nothing special. There's just 3 of them, and they're constructs that have come alive to kill you, Luka.
That's not nice.
And then we got the good old Screaming Skull Catapult, upgraded to have Skulls of the Foe, so I'll be throwing Dark Elf heads at Luka.
Where'd you even get those?
So,
Check out this lush, pretty pleasant table that the Tomb Kings and the Dark Elves are going to be playing on. It's a map from MiniWarGaming, and a whole bunch of trees and ancient ruined buildings. And we got hills, guys! We've got hills for you. Now, the rules for hills are pretty simple, and I'm pretty sure if archers are standing on them, you can fire in 2 ranks, and you have better line of sight.
Pretty much.
I think there's something with charging. We'll have to double check if that comes up. Essentially, we're playing the scenario number 5, the Battle of Bogwurst, Imperial Year 1485.
that's so key.
So for this one, it's Dawn of War deployment. So one player will be on this side, and another player will be on the opposite side. And there's an objective in the middle that we have yet to place. And we're 18 inches away from each other, so you're 15 inches up, I believe. If that makes sense. Yes, 15 inches up. And with the objective in the middle, and the game ends, when the game ends, whoever is nearest to the objective in the middle wins.
Okay.
And whoever, if you're equidistant, then whoever has the most points, double the amount of points in that unit, then they win. Otherwise, it's a tie. And it lasts for 4 battle rounds. At the end of the 4th battle round, you roll a dice on a 2-up 5th battle round, and then you continue on with that. So 3 up for the 6th one, 4 up for the 7th one. You just keep going until you guys have no army left, apparently. Cullen and I. Cullen's right there. Say hi.
Oh, hi.
We rolled off. Cullen decided this table half, and I'm forced to take that one. Then we rolled off again to see who deploys first. Cullen's going to force me to deploy first, so I'm going to go ahead and deploy a unit over there. My first deployment, hard to see them, the Dark Elves hiding in the trees for cover and difficult terrain to protect them from chariots, which are over there. Dark Elf warriors, matched by skeletal warriors. Black Guard beside the warriors. Matched opposite the Tomb Guard. Cold One Chariot, and an unfortunate Screaming Skull Catapult. Drop both my Reaper Bolt throwers down at the same time. And Skeleton Heavy Cavalry, was it?
Yes.
Executioners in the trees, and you put your skeleton archers up there on the hill, did you?
Yeah, I did.
You just got your heroes left now, don't you?
Yup.
Next drop are my dark riders on this flank, and then you put your characters down. So you put your Casket of Souls up there beside the archers, and you put your BSB in the unit of warriors, and then
Tomb King and the guard.
And guard. I have just put down my character, so I got my BSB, my sorceress, and my assassin is hidden. And finally, I put my scouts, my shades over here behind this building 10 inches away from Cullen. Cullen and I are finished deploying. We're gonna roll off to see who gets to go first, and Cullen gets a +1. He's got a 3.
Oh boy.
Oh, I got a 1. I almost took out my Dark Elves in the process. So Cullen will be getting first turn.
Yup.
Alright, Cullen, start of the turn. Do you have any charges to do?
That's a negative.
Alright, on to remaining moves, because there's no compulsive. At least I don't think there's any compulsive. Is there any compulsory moves?
Nope.
Alright. Alright, so those guys moved up there 4 inches. No marching for the Tomb Kings, of course.
We're gonna chariot,
Moving 8.
I guess.
Hello.
Oh,
Broken.
nope, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna go up. They can move 5, so we're gonna go up 3. Then we're gonna wheel a 1. Boop, boop, boop. That was aggressive.
And then they go up 1 more inch.
Yeah.
Hello.
And these horse archers are only gonna go half of their 8.
You wish they were horse archers.
Oh, horse things. They're gonna go like that.
Wonderful. That's it for movement, eh?
That is it for movements.
It's time for praying time.
Tis.
Okay, so we have to remember how many power dice I get for dispelling. I'll tell you one thing. I get 1 because of my magic item on my sorceress. So I know I get more than this. I will find out now.
You get 2 big.
Alright, Cullen. I want you to explain to the camera how the new the Tomb Kings
Magic works.
Magic.
So they're not actually,
The
because they're all
incantations.
priests. So they don't actually cast magic spells. They've got incantations, which they have to kind of pray for.
Yep.
But so you don't actually have to like gain power dice and roll for them. Every tomb. So 2 lich priests can cast 1 incantation. High priests can cast 2. I don't have any high priests. But Tomb Kings, my will be done, I think is what the ability's called. Yeah, my will be done. That's the one in 8th edition transfers their weapon skill.
Yeah.
In this one, it actually means that they can pray for their incantations. So the prince can get 1, but the king can pray twice.
Nice. So they're like level 2 casters almost.
Yeah, and for those they're just D6 power level that automatically go off. Luka can then
I try and dispel them, and their power level for me to dispel is equal to D6.
Yes, but the Tomb King here, because he's got his crown of kings, makes me roll 2 dice.
And taking the highest.
Take the highest, yes.
And there's a certain order of operations you have to do all your prayers in, correct?
Yes, so I mean for me, normally so it's bound items first, and then if the icon bearer had any, and then princes go, then kings, then the hierarchy of the priests.
Yep.
Because if there was multiple priests, I'd actually have to select. I'd have to write down which order they pray in.
Yep.
And I can't never change that order throughout the game. So it's kind of that's the way it is. And then
The casket, right?
yeah, finally casket gets to do its cool thing.
Okay, so for this game, it's going to be your king and then the casket.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
just the
much.
order.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, my banner's got a magic banner, but it's not a spell. So.
Yeah, so it's not a bound spell. So he always has to pray with his king first, and then he's able to pray with his casket. So that means
Correct.
the casket obviously has the most powerful stuff.
Yeah.
Which means I might have to save my dice for the casket. Well,
Yep.
let's begin. And I figured out that I get 5, so it's 2 base, plus 2 because I'm level 4, and the Seal of Gron gives me an additional 1. So he can pray twice, correct?
Yes,
Does he
he
have
can.
access to all the prayers?
Yes, he does. There's
Nice.
only 4 though.
That's fine.
So we are going to start off with the incantation of urgency.
Can he cast one, then the priest cast the same one again?
Yes, you can always. There's certain stipulations like the incantation of righteous smiting, which essentially gives you like a free attack or free shooting attack.
Okay.
That one can only be cast on 1 unit once per turn.
Okay.
But the rest of them you can cast multiple times, and each priest can do it multiple times as well.
Nice. Okay. Also, just like heal, just keep healing over and over.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
I understand. So, what's the king doing first?
So I think I'm gonna do
First incantation.
incantation of urgency, king on himself.
So yeah. So it's automatic again. This automatically goes off. It's happening. Well, unless I dispel it, but
Yeah.
this
But,
is the power level.
Power
of it.
level.
Goes- Oh, great! First roll of the game for Cullen.
So it's gonna be a 1.
Power. So that means I just have to roll anything better than a 1 to stop that.
Correct.
Essentially, so I can do that on 1d6 if I wanted to. I think even if I roll a 1, it stops. Do I have to match it, or do I have to be?
I think you
We'll
can
double
match
check.
it.
What does this do though?
I'm just gonna be able to get a free move.
Move 4-inch move.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, that can go off. That's fine.
Okay.
So urgency,
Dirtle.
we're going up. So this is something you can do, like, then he can cast away, so you can do urgency on them as well and make them move up 4 inches.
Correct, but we are... I think I'm gonna go... Huh.
It's tough, isn't it? Well, it's new army. Essentially a brand new army almost. Next up.
We're gonna go for the Incantation of Vengeance!
Okay, so that doesn't sound nice.
So that is a magic missile that's range 18 and does D6 strength 4 hits.
Okay, so what's the power level of it?
It'll be... Well, we're gonna cast it on the Executioner.
Executioner's alright. Power level 6. Ooh. I'm gonna try and stop that on 2d6. I do.
Okay.
So no vengeance. How many can this priest do? 2?
He can do 1 because
Okay.
he's only the scrubby Lich Priest.
Yeah, he's only the hero. So again, in 6th edition, your allowance is really, really limited on your hero. So you're allowed 1 lord in 2,000 or more, and up to 4 heroes. So it's really restrictive.
Incantation of Urgency on them.
So power level, this one's only D6. Oh, 1. So you know what? That's just gonna go off. I'm not gonna use that die to stop that.
He's too afraid of the casket.
The casket is very nasty.
Whee.
All right, why don't you explain the casket?
So the casket, it's got its big screw you. I'm gonna open up the casket, and it's gonna be like Indiana Jones and Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Okay.
So all the spirits come out, and everybody who sees the spirits has to take a leadership test +2, and you lose that many models. So literally everything in line of sight of the casket has to.
So it's going to be pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Across the board.
And this one goes off on 2d6.
Well, it goes off automatically, right?
Yeah.
But it's power level.
Power level 2d6.
So power level 6. 3 dice. Please no.
Triple ones.
Okay, I do stop it. I get a 10. So no casket.
Okay.
So that's the Tomb King, not magic, but prayers, the incantation. So I would never want that to go off, because that's really bad and really scary.
For sure.
But the double moon is pretty good. Off to shooting now.
Yep. I guess this actually has to shoot first.
Does that have to shoot first? Oh, guess weapons first.
I think so.
Yes.
Right.
All right, so we're doing the math here, and so you want to you're guessing. So you have to guess with this, right? So you're saying you want to shoot in this direction towards the black or towards the center.
Yep.
And you're going to say how many inches?
34, because I know you're 15 on the line. You're on an angle.
34.
Let's go 30. 33.
33. Okay.
33.
So 33.
Dang.
Boom. So it lands in front. So you're going to clip 3 of them. It looks like maybe 4. So stone throwers are so much worse. So he guessed where he wanted to land. He shot here. You still have to scatter it though. So it's the center of the hole is right in front of my guys. So it's gonna direct hit. Oh, so just direct hit. So it's gonna go like that, and it's gonna hit. It looks like the front rank +3 behind. So we're hitting 8 guys. So again, it's gonna hit 8 of my guys. One of them being my Dark Elf Noble, I believe that's what it's called. So he's gonna look closer. It's the same rules essentially as 8th. So on a 2-up, it doesn't hit him. Okay, so it hits 8 of my normal blackguard. One little tidbit with 6th edition we forgot. So the template is fully covering 3, but only partially covering 5. So on those 5, they're only hit on a 4-up actually. So it's going to hit 2 additional guys.
2, okay.
But stone throwers are better in the sense that they're strength 4, 8 instead of strength 3, 9.
Okay, was one guy into the hole? No.
No. So these are wounding on 3s then. Ooh.
Dose.
And it's strength 4, so -1 to my save. They only have heavy armor, so 6 up. Oh, that's a terrible roll.
And you didn't get one.
I failed both, so dead, and we'll stay dead. So it's going to be a panic test -1. Leadership 9. My general is my sorceress. BSB can never be a general.
Yeah, and this is because the Screaming Skull catapult always makes you take a leadership test as long as you lose 1 model.
So I'll be down to leadership 8 because the foes of the fallen rule.
Skulls of the foe.
Or skulls of the foe, right. I pass. And now it's bow shoots time.
Which I'm pretty sure are almost guaranteed out of range because of where they are and how.
Depends on where you want to shoot at, right?
We're going to go straight at the executioners. Maybe we can.
Over here? Alrighty.
30-inch range bow.
30 is good, it looks like to me.
Oh, so my front rank will be able to hit your front rank.
Front rank, sit in front rank, yep. They just have normal bows. We were talking, but we thought 30. Yeah, definitely out of range for the bows.
Oops.
Oops. And I'm pretty sure that concludes Cullen's turn. We're going to go on to my turn. So on to charges. This chariot is going to charge your chariots. I think we have to just declare all the charges first. That's going to be... That's it for my charge. I have no other charges, just this one. So we have to see if it's 16 inches away.
I think you got it.
I do, yes. So just going to go straight forward. Kind of bang, and then we'll end up like that.
No.
Those who shopped here are going to do me a big bad time. I'm going to move my shades first. I'm going to march. I'm going to go 10, ending up over here. We won't 2 ranks. Anything like that. Dark Riders are running around this flank as well. These Executioners are going to move. I'm pretty sure you're like 12 inches away, 13 inches away. So I want to go 4 inches, which gives you a charge. So I'm going to go 3 with them. They're moving through cover anyway, so they're marching, so they can only go half speed. So 3 inches on them is going to take them right to there, into the trees. Same idea here. Just going to go, actually, yeah, the 3rd inch. Yeah, 3 inches is very good for me, and these guys will just match. Keep this line going straight. They move 16, correct?
They move, well, they don't march, so they just move 8.
Oh, right, but they can charge 16.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's the spooky thing. Oh well, we'll take the risk. On to magic. That's all my movement. We got 2 base, and then we get +1 from my artifact, and then +4 from being a level 4. Opening up with my sorceress, we're gonna Doom Bolt, and we're gonna do it on your... Oh man, is that 18? It looks like 20. So I'm gonna Doom Bolt these guys. Yeah, Doom Bolting them. So it's a 6 to cast. I need to. I'll do it on 3 dice. Yeah, I'm gonna do it on 3 dice. I got it with geez, a 12. So Cullen is going to let the Doom Bolt go off. So it's D6 strength 5, just 1. The wounds on either T4.
I think so.
Let's see what we get
Roll it
here.
up and...
Yeah, okay, that wounds them. They're not T5. So it's -2 to their save.
I don't think they... Well, double check.
Light armor shield just takes them out, so 1 guy dies. And then, you know what? I'm gonna try the Black Horror. Let's see. I need a 12 to cast this. I get it.
Oh, dang. Oh, dang.
With big nummies. So 10, 14, 15. Not really that big, but
I
kind
guess
of.
I'm gonna try.
3 dice, double 11, 12, 13. You're off by 1.
Oh!
You're off by 1.
Brutal!
That's so bad. So I'm gonna say I'm actually not too sure how to play this one. I want to. The hole has to be within 18. I guess if you overshoot it, you fail. I'm gonna say like 18 is like right there, pretty much the center.
This, like, between these two?
Yeah, between those
Okay.
two. So let's see if it is 18 indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, easily. Okay, 18 overshoots the unit, so it's gonna go right there. And does it fully cover everyone in the unit?
Looks like it.
Okay. So everyone in the unit is fully covered. You can look out, stare off the Tomb King if you want to.
I guess I will.
All right, on a 2-up, because if not, they're automatically slain. I'm pretty sure. We'll double check. But the way this works is I roll a d6 for each guy, and I have to roll higher than their strength. Their strength 4 base. So if I roll 5s and 6s, they're slain without any armor saves allowed. Here's the 20 dice. I'm looking for 5s and 6s. Not crazy. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 guys.
Wow.
8 Tomb Guard go down. And it would they'd have to take a panic check, regardless, even if they lost 1 wound, but they're undead and they're immune to psychology. So that's a pretty big hit,
For sure.
getting them down. That's the end of my magic. I have no more magic. I was thinking about doing Word of Pain, but I don't think I need it yet. I'm going to start in the shooting phase with my Dark Shards into your Horsey Cavalry Horsies.
Not my horsies.
Going to check range, 24 inches on these bad boys. So
I totally think you got
yeah, that's just 20.
Plenty.
So half range, no. Oops, I'm not even showing the tape measure. Half range. But no, I'm not in range for half. Oh, geez. So their crossbows, this game, they just have multiple shots times 2. It's not minus, I'm pretty sure it's not -1 to hit. I'll double check. It's just strength 3, and there's no armor piercing. So they don't have -1 to hit with multiple shots in this edition, but they lose the armor piercing that they used to have. So we're hitting on 4s because of long range. 20 shots.
Gross.
Only strength 3, wounding on 4s. So we're gonna have 3, 4, 5, 6 wounds on you. You have light armor shields though, correct?
And mounted.
Ooh, so you have 4-up save. Okay, that's actually not bad. So 4-up, you lose 3 horsies.
3.
3 horsies from the back.
Boop, boop, boop.
I'm gonna do the bolt throwers now. Starting with this one, 48-inch range. I'm gonna see if it's in half range though. 24, so I'll move it up a little bit.
Just got it.
So he's in half range, he's hitting on 3s into them. And they have the same, they're pretty much the exact same as 8th edition. They can fire 1 shot at the normal bolt thrower, strength 6, and -1 for every rank and file with no armor saves allowed. Or 6 shots at strength 4 with -2 to your armor save, so armor piercing.
Ooh.
So it's gonna be hitting on 3s with 6 shots. And wounding on 3s. And that's -2 to your save.
6 ups? No.
Oh. That's 4 going down.
Yike.
Second bolt thrower into them. Gonna check the range now. I don't think it's within half.
It's not going to be.
Yeah, definitely not. That one was just. So this guy is gonna be 6 shots hitting on 4s. On 4s. 4 hits. And wounding on 3s. Only 2. A 6-up save. 2 more go down.
No.
Ooh, I think
Just the champion.
champion left. Forgot about stupidity on that, so before we go in close combat, I mean, it doesn't change anything. I can easily go back and put it where it was. So I'm going to do stupidity. It's leadership 8. Double ones is fine. So it still makes the charge. Alright, so going to combat, I have impact hits for charging, and I'm side the wheel, so a d6 plus 1. That's going to be 7. So Chariot's only T4. These are automatic hits. These are wounding on 3s then. Oh, there's quite a bit of 1s and 2s in there, so it's fine for Cullens. These are -2 to your save.
Yes.
Okay, so he just takes 2 wounds?
Yes.
Okay. So I charge, I get to swing first. The cold ones are going to... They got 2 attacks. They're hitting on 4s because you're web skill 3. Ooh, you're web skill 3, right?
Yes.
So 2 misses. Now the 2 riders are hitting on 3s because they're weapon skill 4. And they're strength 4 because they charged. They have spears. No damage! Uh-oh. Moving it like that so it's maximized. All 3 get to attack back. Pretty much putting everything together because the horses and the skeleton archers are all... Or archers are just hitting on 4s across the board. And they're all strength 3, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're going to have 1 attack from all of them. And
So
I think I counted
it's 2 horses, 2 riders each.
Yeah, I don't think I counted properly.
12 attacks on 4s. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, actually, it was strength 3?
Yep.
I think I'm T4, so 5s. Ooh. Scratch that, I'm T5. 6 is 2 in me, and my chariot has a 4-up armor save. Make them both, no damage. Alright, let's do combo resolution. Charge in 6th edition, there's no charging, so I cause 2 wounds to you. And if you outnumber me, so you get that. And you have a banner. And you have a musician, don't you?
I do have a musician.
So you win the tie.
Oh.
So I lost combat by 1 there, even though I got that nice charge off. My chariot kind of whiffed pretty hard, so... Leadership? Oh, bro! I'm running! So my movement is more than 6, so 3d6 when I run. So I'm getting 7, 8.
Oh, no.
What are you getting? Enough to catch me? Yeah, it looks like it.
That's a 9.
So you go 9 forward and I'm dead. That was unexpected.
That was
unexpected.
Oh, the executioners are in trouble.
Oh, those executions are not in a good spot. So that puts the chariots in a really good spot, but it also means they have to charge into the trees if they want to go for my guy. On to Cullen's turn, because that's the end of my turn. That really was a little rough. Do you have any charges to do?
So yeah, we're gonna try to charge with the chariots into your executioners.
So yeah, under chariots it says chariots are not allowed to charge into difficult terrain, and trees are difficult terrain. So we're gonna, there's like a wall, right? So you maximize. You wouldn't go into the trees. You just maximize onto my guys. So looking at it now, I'm actually in the tree base. I'm knocking everything over. Chariots are not allowed to, like, the only time they can go through terrain is when they're like fleeing or stuff like that. That's when they take the d6 strength 6 hits. So they're not allowed to voluntarily move into difficult terrain, so they cannot charge my executioners. So scratch that on the charge there. No other charges either from these 2?
No.
Alright, so on to remaining moves. These skeleton archers are awkwardly going to move down the hill. Hey.
No, don't.
No!
So
they recovered?
They're like here.
Okay.
But we can't put them there.
That's fine. Well, if you just shoot the whole hill,
Yeah.
it's still to shoot, so you're good. What else do you want to move?
Well, horseman.
He's gonna go 16 inches.
Well, he can't go 16 inches.
Oh yeah, he can only go 8 because they can't march.
Ah!
I'm a horse.
Nay.
Nay.
And we're just gonna have your shopties go up to here.
Alright, makes sense.
Turn.
Now it's the magic your face off turn. So I'm gonna get 2 dice base again. 2 because I'm a level 4. And I'll get 1 base for my magic item, Seal of Ground. So it's Nasty Vengeance time, Incantation of Vengeance from your Tomb King into my Executioners.
Yep.
So what's the... Oh yeah, he's got the artifact, so it's power dice.
2d6, choose the highest for power level.
5, so it's power level 5. So it's gonna be d6 strength 4 hits.
Yes.
I'm just gonna let that one go off.
Okay, so d6.
D6. Bleh.
Nice.
Wounding on 3s. Ooh, 4 of them, eh? So I got 4 6-up armor saves because I'm in heavy armor. Oh, I make 1, lose 3 executioners. 1, 2, 3. That's a panicking. Leader's right there, so we're good. Incantation of Summoning, targeting the Tomb Guard, so it's power level 2d6 taking the highest. 2! Ooh.
Right, can you win diet?
I know, I could easily. I'm gonna do it. I think, I'll double check. I think I have to just... So a 2 does stop it. There's nothing about 1 is or 2 automatically failing. So like it's what they have for automatically double 1s automatically fail when dispelling. Same thing, and they always take precedence over double sixes. But I do stop that spell. Incantation of Righteous Mighty from the Priest.
Onto the bows here.
A 4. Ooh.
This allows me to get a free shooting attack.
Yeah, and they're strength 3 and they hit on 5s, correct?
Yes.
How many incantations do you have?
So it's 2 from the...
You have 0 left.
Yep, the casket has the casket ability, right?
Oh.
That's what I'm mostly worried about.
That makes sense.
So the casket does it on 2d6 for the power level of it, so I want to save 3d. So I want to save 3d6 to stop it, but I can't roll a 4 up on one die, so I'm gonna let that go off.
Okay.
All right, so
Shots
they're
hitting
taking
on 5s.
hits on 5s. 3 hits, and these are wounding on 4s. Ooh, and these are were these the shades or the riders?
It's shades.
Shades, okay. So the shades, I bought them light armor, so I have 6 up save, but it's not going to help. I lose 2 shades, so those 2 shades are gone, and that's an immediate panic. Oh, leadership 8. We're good.
It's what has the biggest.
So what's casket time?
Casket time.
So 6. So if I roll double ones, I'm actually fail.
Dang.
Close to get 1-1, but I stopped the casket. They're gonna fire into my guys. They have the same rule where they always hit on 5s.
Yep.
So there's only 3 of them now because the rider has a hand weapon. So 2 hits and wounding on 4s. 1 wound. I do have heavy armor. Oh, I do. I take a casualty. And just gonna fire another volley. Now it's in the shooting phase. So hitting on 5s for 1 hit and 4 to wound. Oh, 6 up armor save, light armor. Nope. Again, they always hit on 5, so it doesn't matter if I'm a skirmisher or if it's long range or anything like that. We forgot to do the catapult first. I also forgot about the catapult. I'm sad now. Cullen is going to say 33 inches, aiming and trying to aim at the center of the black guard and see where that ends up. Bam! 33 right on his head. So usually the first shot in the first round is going to be a miss, but it gives you an idea of where to aim from there.
Direct hit, please.
Off by 6, but to the side, so it's going to... Ooh, that's not good, actually. Well, 6 inches actually takes it further than I thought, so ooh, right there. Then you can let go. I'll put the thing down. Hitting 2 of my warriors on a... Actually, 3 of them on a 4-up.
Ooh.
3 warriors on a 4-up. None! It hits none of them.
That was turds.
And another great turn from Cullen. It's my turn.
You got some shades.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got
Some executioners.
I'm going to charge executioners into chariots. You're undead, so you hold. And, ooh... Did they move up? So this is the last like 5 minutes. I've been leaning at the table just looking at this.
Looking angry across the field.
6th edition takes so much longer to record. It's just we're all looking angrily at the field. That's gotta be 11. That's gotta be 11.
I don't know, Luka. Maybe it's 9.
I'm gonna move up an inch. I'm moving up an inch with these guys. These guys over here. Actually.
Was it a quarter of an inch?
I don't know what it was, but it doesn't matter. These guys are gonna wheel an inch and go forward an inch. Bam. So 2. Probably should have finished the charge off. So there's...
Yeah, you
He's
cheating?
assuming you're within 10?
Yes. I wheeled them 2.5 inches because they're in terrain, so they can only move half. Yeah, but this way they can still shoot at least. My shades are just gonna go up pretty far.
Get away. Get away.
Dark Riders, measuring already, ending up there. Okay, so that's all my movement. I'm gonna go into magic now, and I got my 7 dice right here. And I'm gonna open up with a... What's the toughness on a Ushabti? We're gonna Doombolt the Ushabti. And we're gonna do this with 2 dice, because I need a 6 to cast. Please? I got it with an 8.
I will let you have it.
Yeah, alright. His D6 strength 5 hits. For 2. Wounding on 3s. No damage.
Sick.
Black Horror time, and I'm gonna be targeting your skeleton warriors this time. Yeah, so it's gonna be, I need a 12 to cast. Oh, I get it with is that a miscast? No, miscast double ones, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, irresistible force can't be dispelled.
Wah wah.
So I'm gonna go 18, I'm gonna guess 18 inches is the center of your, I'm gonna guess the center of your thing is 18. Oh, look at that. And then,
Oh, that's 12.
yeah.
18's over there.
Yeah, but within 18.
Oh, I
Yeah,
got you.
I had to put the center within 18. Is it covering everything, or a couple guys, maybe the corners?
Yeah, I think you got like these 2 corners.
What about the front 2? Yeah,
I think you can do it so the front 2 are. Yeah.
Okay.
You're good.
So just the back 2?
Yeah.
Do you want to look us there off the Herald?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so he's not getting hit. I'm just going to roll the 4-ups on the guys in the back. So one of them gets hit, one doesn't. 24 hits. So I have to roll higher than their strength, which is 3 on a skeleton warrior. So anything higher than a 3 is dead because they get no armor saves. Higher than a, yeah, so 4-ups. So it kills 3, 6, 9, 12. So I'm killing exactly half. which is nice.
No.
No, it's not. 1 die left for Word of Pain, and that Word of Pain is going to go on the chariots, I suppose. Yes. Yes. Huh. 4? I don't think that's good enough. Shooting time, I'm going to try and finish off that champion. So these 10 are going to fire at him. They moved, and he's probably over half. We'll double check. Definitely over half. He's about 18 away. So it's going to be 20 shots hitting on 5s, because over half range and I moved. 20 shots on 5s. Not bad. 4s to wound. Getting 3. No, he's got a 5-up, doesn't he? 4-up?
Oh, well.
4-ups?
No.
Okay, he does go down. Bolt thrower number 1. 6 shots into your skeleton warriors. We are within half range, so hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. Oh, I think that's 5 dead. Because it's -2.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5. Bolt thrower number 2 is going to do the exact same thing. Okay, we got 3 misses and 3s to wound. 3 more go down. Got 1 rank left. So these shades are firing into your skeleton archers. They are hitting on. They're in half range. So they're in half range. They're skirmishers and they march. They're allowed to march and shoot in their skirmishers still. So hitting on 4s. We got 2 hits. The wounding on 4s now, because it's only strength 3. We got no wounds. Dark Riders firing everything into the bowman as well. They have 10 shots. They're in half range. So they're hitting on 4s because they marched. And 4s to wound. Just 2. That does take out 2 because you don't have light armor on them.
Didn't buy it for these guys.
Alright, so we're on to combat. And I just have the 5 Dark Elves fighting forward. So it's going to be 5 attacks. They're strength 5 because they're...
No champion?
Oh wait, no, they're great. Oh, I charged with a great weapon, right? No, there's no command in either of them. So I charged. They're great weapons, but you always get to strike first if you charge. So we have 5 attacks on 3s. 3 hits. And these are strength 5, so wounding on 3s. Oh, 5 wounds. So there's going to be 5 wounds at -2.
So that's 1. That's 4. And then that's that.
They only have 3 wounds each?
Yep.
Oh, wow. So fighting back, you got 2 horses and 2 riders. What are you doing first?
Oh, it's just horses on 5s.
Horses, because they're web skill 2, they're hitting on 5s.
Nope, and then riders.
No. Combat resolution, you have a banner. So, okay, I caused 5 wounds to you, so I'm up by 5. I'm pretty sure I outnumber you. What's your...
I think I'm count as 4.
Your count is 4, so I do outnumber you. So I'm up by 1 there. And that's it for me. You have a banner, so I win by 5.
And I crumble 5.
Crumble 5. And then my only options are staying still or running forward, so I'm just going to run forward 2d6. And I'm going to go 6 inches forward. So 6 inches forward is going to take me to there. That's the end of my turn. It's on to Cullen's turn. Cullen, you got any charges?
No, they can't reach anything.
Are you sure you can't? I don't know. I don't know.
Pretty darn sure I can.
This is so awkward. This is, I both love and hate this part of the game. So Cullen's actually going to forgo all moving because at this point he's not confident these are charges, and if he fails, then that's guaranteed charges for me. He's not too sure if I can make a charge.
Pretty much. I know I do need to get in your face and stop you from shooting me, but honestly at this point I need... God.
You need to melt faces.
I know,
Yeah.
it's face melt time. So on to magic, and where do you start? So you have to start with the Tomb King first.
Yep, Tomb King will try to do incantation of summoning these guys. We need them back.
Bringing them back. All right, so it's going to be power 4. Okay, so I need to save at least 3 of these dice for a casket, and that's still assuming I can roll more than 2 on Cullen, and then I have to roll 4 more on 1 die. So it's a 50-50 chance with 1 die, or very likely with 2. That means he gets all his other prayers off, essentially. I'm going to let this one go off.
Okay.
So you get 2d6. You get 2d6 skeletons, taking the highest.
Yes.
So you're getting 5 skeletons back in the unit.
9 points.
All right, what do you have next for his second incantation? So one thing Cullen could do, he could have moved on his turn and did the incantations of urgency, because that lets you move into combat. It counts as a charge.
In theory, I could have moved up and then probably have to still get it off twice, though. That's the thing.
And that's him banking on me not letting him get those off.
Yeah, so that's a no good.
Same incantation again. I'm hoping you roll lower than a 4. A 2. Okay, I'm gonna try and stop that on 1 die. Huh! I do with a 5. So I got 4 dice left, and you have your priest prayer
Priest
and the
is going to try
casket.
to do the incantation of vengeance onto your riders.
Riders, all right. So 1d6,
Yes.
3.
Vengeance!
Oof. I'm gonna try and stop with 1 die. I do. And then I got 3 dice left to your 2 on the casket.
Face melting.
Please.
Melting.
Oh, it's really good. It's really good.
No.
Oh, I beat it though by 1.
No.
I beat it by 1. No face melting. So again, guys, that affects everything that can see it. So everything in my army.
How
That
would
is
the damage be?
it's so I take a leadership check and adding 2 to my result, and for everything I fail by, I lose that many models. Yeah.
That should really
Yeah,
help the army.
that would be bad. Catapult, you're guessing 32 inches. So you're aiming at an angle towards the black dart, 32 inches. So where's 32 on your catapult?
32.
Right there. So it's in between those 2 guys. Let's see where it ends up.
Please.
4 inches away. So 4 inches is gonna take it right there, in between both. All right, so it's gonna be the archers firing 9 shots into my shades. You said?
Yep.
Alrighty.
5s.
So we have 3 hits, and he's gonna be wounding on 4s. For nothing. Alright, so we have... Yep, my turn. That's the end of Cullen's turn. So for my turn, from charges, I'm gonna have these... I think the Dark Rider's gonna charge the... That's a tough call, because they charge...
You can't charge anything with the Dark Riders.
Oh, I have to charge the other guys first. Shades are gonna charge Catapult. And the Dark Riders are gonna charge the Skeleton Archers. Doing it Blackguard, charging your Skeleton Warriors.
All right.
Let's see. So 10 inches. Fail. So I'm only going to go forward 5.
Oh, he doesn't get you.
So going forward 5 inches, that's going to give everything else a 5-inch move as well. I mostly want to do that to get charges into the game. I want some charges to happen. But now it lets me freely move my other guys knowing that I'm going to get charged. So what's going to happen is these guys are going to move forward about 2 inches. Do they move 4 or 5?
5.
Ooh.
Spooky scary.
That is kind of spooky. Ah, well, whatever. These executioners are going to march. So 6 inches is taking them right there. And then they're going to wheel like that. There we go. Archers are wheeling 2.5 inches, getting them out of the woods. I probably should have done my charges so they make it in.
Blah.
And the Dark Riders definitely make it in because they move 18.
Plenty of move.
They move 18. It's magic time. So we're going to get my 7 dice. 4, 7. And we're going to open up with a Doom Bolt on 2d6, targeting the Ushabti again. Doom Bolt looking for a 6. Ooh, get it with a 9.
Yeah, you got it.
Alright, d6 shots, or d6 hits for 3, and these are winning on 3s. Got him. 3 shots.
Ooh.
Minus 2 to your save.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, so Doom Bolt over there does 3 wounds. They only have a 5-up save, so it just kills off an Ushabti.
Oop.
And I have 5 dice left. I don't really want to do Black Horror. Keep spamming it. I'm gonna 3 dice Black Horror. I'm gonna 3 dice Black Horror. Huh, needing a 12. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I failed to cast. Does that mean I can't cast anymore? It just doesn't go off. I mean, obviously it doesn't go off, but there's no like losing concentration. I just keep going. So I'm gonna go cast Word of Pain on the Ushabti because I'm kind of a. You know what? I'm gonna do Word of Pain on the Tomb Guard. Word of Pain on the Tomb Guard. See if it goes off. I got 11.
Jeez.
But you get 9, 10. Oh, it actually goes off. And this one's a remains in place, so they have it until you dispel it. Word of Pain on the Tomb Guard, and the way remains in play work in 8th edition, it's until she's slain. Or, sorry, 6th edition, yeah. Until she's slain, until she casts another spell, or until you Cullen dispels it, or I choose to end it. We're going to fire the Dark Shards into your Skeleton Warriors. Now they have cover, because my guys are in the way, and I moved. And they're over long, so I'm hitting on 6s. Cullen was kind enough to let me go back to my Executioners. I forgot to reform them. He let me go ahead and reform them. Here's the Dark Shard shots, hitting on 6s. So we've got 3 hits. Not bad. Force to wound. 2 wounds. So there 2 saves on them. You get 2 5-ups. Or do you have light armor and shields?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah. So 2 go down.
No.
Onto the Reaper Bolt Thrower. This one is going to fire 6 shots into that squad of skeletons. Definitely half, so 3s to hit. And 3s to wound. Oh! Only 1 goes down.
What? Oh.
So we'll do the same thing with the second crossbar Reaper Bolt Thrower. 3s to hit. And 3s to wound. 3. Oh, I did 1 more wound this time. There you go, they're down to 4. We forgot about all the fear. We can't go back and fix that one because it's way too far gone. I'll do it. They were near the BSB. Like, I'll do. So they're neither leader. They roll the 9. They're fine. I'll do it for myself mostly, just to see, so I don't feel bad. I'd feel bad for the rest of the game if they fail that leadership check. These guys, their leadership check. Oh, they can't charge. They can't. So they would not be able to charge. And these guys can charge, so they would be in combat. The Dark Riders would just cower in fear over here, I believe. So I got 3 attacks with my shades into your Screaming Skull Catapult. Hitting on...
3s?
Not that. So you're gonna have what I'm guessing is 3 attacks back at me.
Hitting on 4s.
1 hit, winning on a 4.
Come on, kill one.
Oh no. I fail I lose 1.
Wow.
Boop. That was, well, I mean, shades aren't that great, but that's not good. So for combat there, you did a wound to me. And it's, what's the unit strength of a catapult? So I'm gonna assume there's 3 crews, so they're more than me by 2. So my leadership is gonna go down to 7, and I am staying.
Same.
So that's the end of my turn. We're gonna go on to Cullen's turn. And remember, this is the top turn 4, and we're fighting for this artifact. The game could end on turn 4 if we roll a 1 on a d6. So those warriors are charging. Who are they charging? Blackguard. All right.
And the Tomb Guard are also in charge of Blackguard. Hopefully we're in the flag.
That's true, yeah.
And
any other charges?
You know what? We're gonna see. I really don't think that this is gonna make it, but let's go for it.
Ushabti? Yeah, it might block me regardless. So that's it for charges? Yeah, I guess so. So let's check. See this. So yeah, that is a flank charge. I was trying to eyeball it before. I wasn't too sure, so that's why I took the risk with them. So they're in the flank and they're in the front.
You know you close the door.
So wheeling 1, 2. So do that charge first. That makes most sense. Like
3.
put them.
Yeah, they're
So they end up like that.
over.
They went straight now. They'll make it in.
Now you wield 3, so you have 5 inches. So it's a failed charge. So you'd only go 1 more inch forward. Let's see if the Ushabti are.
10 from this corner is not gonna make it.
No, so they just go forward 5.
Not what you do, put it back. Measure.
So they're gonna go fail forward 5. So there's a whole bunch of awkward failed charges on our end. We're not very experienced in this edition, so a lot of dumb stuff like this happens. Incantation phase.
We're gonna do the incantation of movement, urgency.
Yes. Who's that going on?
These guys.
Yep. So power level 4. That gives you a 4-inch move, correct?
Yes.
That can go off. Yeah. So 4 is gonna take you forward. I'll just pop that up. So you move forward. No. It's right there on top of it for now. So you're right on top of the objective.
There.
And you're gonna try and get it off again. Ooh, 6 this time. So I have.
How many dice?
I'm gonna. They are weapon skill. They are weapon skill 1. They're hitting on 5s. There's a Tomb King in there though. I don't know how scary a Tomb King is. He's also weapon skill 1. So that's a flank charge. That's a lot of combat res. But I have the rank bonuses. This is complicated, man.
You won't have the rank bonuses.
That's right. I won't have rank bonuses. Ugh. Let's try and stop that on 2d6. I do.
No.
I roll a 10. All right, so it's going to be Incantation of Righteous Smiting.
Yes.
All right.
Trying to get a free shooting attack at to the
It's going to be on
executioners.
1d6 for power level 2.
What do you want to do, Luka?
No, they're shooting me.
Okay. 5s.
Oh, yeah, you rolled 2 more dice. So those are the...
Nope.
Yeah. So you already rolled to wound, you failed to wound, and then we noticed you had 2 more guys, so we rolled them, the 4 and the 1 they missed. So there was nothing for there. Let's see, 2d6, looking for... Ooh, an 8.
8.
3 dice, gotta stop it.
Please.
3, 4, 5, 10.
Dang it.
Okay, no arc here. There's none of that nonsense on this
You gotta bring
table.
more priests to this game.
I do. I definitely
No.
do. Or even princes, because they can cast
Yeah,
one spell.
we'll have no nonsense here. But then again,
nonsense.
you only have the allowance, right, of the 4 heroes and 1 lord. So you
I
want,
know,
yeah.
yeah.
So you bring
Yeah,
1
you
lord.
Cash as you can, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think you want to bring 1 lord and 3 lit priests, maybe. Bow time to Dark Riders.
No, let's go into the executioners.
Oh, that's fair. That's understandable. 5s to hit.
Oh!
All right, these are wounding on 4s. 3. All right, so I got 5 up armor save, saving none.
Oh boy!
I lose 3 of these guys.
Panic.
That is a panicking.
That's a bit of a thing.
Leadership. 9. I don't know if that's good. I think
That's your running.
it's a fail. I don't know how to range my BSV, so they're
Get outta here.
They're running
The BSB helps you.
11. Oh, that's a big running. Bye executioners.
Sprinting away.
That's it for shooting. On to combat. We have this one. You charge, so you get to fight first.
Yeah, buddy.
Are you going to issue a
You
challenge?
up skill 5?
Double check. Cullen's not issuing a challenge. I won't bother issuing a challenge. There's no point.
Okay. So then Harold is just gonna, or Tomb, Icon Bearer.
The Icon Bearer, yeah.
He's gonna swing. He's got 2 attacks, weapon skill 4, +1.
For charging, right? So he hits on 2s. Is it +1 weapon skill or +1 to hit?
+1 to hit.
Okay, so you'd be hitting on
3s.
4s. So you're hitting on 3s now.
Yeah.
And what strength are you?
He is only gonna be strength. Is that 4? That's 4.
Oh, okay. So he's winning on 3s. That's 1. I only have a heavy armor. Huh. So I fail with a 3. That kills the guy. 4 skeleton attacks on 4s because of the banner. So it's 5s normally because of my weapon skill, but 4s because you get +1 for the turn you charge. You got 1 hit in there. There was a 4 there, yeah. No wound. So for my Blackguard, 4 of them are going to attack 4. There's no champion, so it's just 4 attacks. And my Dark Elf Highborn is going to attack the Icon
Only
Bearer.
3 can attack.
Only 3? Oh yeah, 1 died. So actually, technically, that guy died, and they don't step up yet. So
Well, that's what you can remember. Just,
Yeah.
you just,
so it's going to be 3 forward and 1 master into your, not master, Dark Elf Highborn into your Icon Bearer. So it's the Dark Elf Noble. He's got 3 attacks on 3s because he's weapon skill 6, and he's wounding on, what toughness are you? 4 or 3?
On him?
Yeah.
4.
Okay, so we're wounding you on 2s because I'm strength, no, 3s, I'm strength 3.
strength 5.
Strength 5s, 1 wound, and it's -2 to your save.
I have light armor.
So he takes a wound. I wish I caught that.
Another one!
Oh, you broke 1 in half, man.
Thanks, mini models.
So he reached over, he picked up the building and then threw it on top of his models.
Calm down, Cullen!
Calm down, I'm sorry that the charge didn't work out. 3 Blackguard into the skeletons on 3s, and their strength 4 because they have halberds. So only on 3s, and that's -1 to their save, so they have 5
Chip
up.
6, Cullen, you can do it.
5 up save for Cullen?
Nah.
Okay, 3 of them go down, including the champion.
Eh.
And then just leaves the Icon Bearer.
Who then crumbles?
At the end, well, so...
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
He just crumbles.
Again, we forgot to do fear there. It might have not changed anything in the grand scheme of things, but my reroll because BSB.
I don't
think you get to. I don't think you get to reroll, do you?
So you would have been all screwed.
I would have been hitting on 6s, but I think I would have won through just static combat resolution. Actually, going back then because that's a big deal. Because BSB, someone brought up in a comment earlier, we noticed that they only work for break tests at this point. So I am afraid of you. That means I'm only hitting on 6s. So you did the 1 wound to me. I'm gonna redo everything back.
Yep.
So I got 3 attacks, hitting on 6s on your Herald. So no hits. And then 3 guys forward in the skeletons hitting on 6s. No hits. So now what happens here is we do combat resolution. So we both have 2 banners. I outnumber you, so I got only 1 banner each. So we both have 1 banner. It doesn't matter. You did a wound to me, but I outnumber you, and I have 2 ranks.
So I crumble 2.
Crumble 2. That changes everything.
Ooh. Musician.
So that changed everything. So my turn would have been charge for the finale, but now it's different.
Now it's charge. Not charge?
Oh wait, there's a combat over here.
Onto this combat, my shades have higher initiative, so they go first.
Yeah.
That would be my fear check then, so I fail. Fear in 6th edition only works for when you're charged, for the round you're charged, or if the round you try and charge someone. So these are 2 hits because I'm using my normal weapon skill. And I'm wounding you on 4s. No damage.
Ow.
It's rough. So you attack back 3 attacks, 2 hits, and 1 wound, 6 up. I make it.
Oh, it saved you.
So leadership down to 7 because you outnumber me. I hold. So that's gonna be the end of Cullen's turn. And so not like at the end of combat, my guy would step forward. And onto my turn and charges. So we have a charge here, and we have. I gotta do fear check. So there we go. Now fear check. Okay, no fail. They're gonna charge there, and the executioners they could.
Overrun.
Yeah. So they're gonna charge as well. So they have a fear check to make. They're fine as well. So they're also charging, and my Dark Rider's gonna charge your archers again, trying to at least. They're good. Now before we move in, before we technically do any charges, I have to see if I rally these guys. So rallying them, no. They keep running. 2d6. 10. 10 takes the executioners into the woods. They make the charge in. They both make that charge in, and they're in over there. So that should be it for my charges. So right on to magic, and I'm debating on if I do magic at all here. I don't think I do, because I have that word of pain up, right?
Yeah.
But I guess, Yeah, there's no need to do magic.
He does just get a magic thing.
For spells, I'm going to do Soul Stealer from my Sorceress. And it's going to be hitting the unit in combat because I can use it in combat. And I needed a 9. 7. Oh, I fail with an 8. Huh. So that doesn't go off.
Cool.
And then I'll go ahead and do... And now since I've cast a spell, Word of Pain's gone, I'm going to 4 dice Word of Pain. Getting it with big numbers.
I'm going to try.
No. So they have Word of Pain on them again. That's it for magic. Going to go into shooting. I don't actually have a whole bunch of it, so I'm going to forego that. Because not in range and they're all in combat.
Shoot the bolt thrower?
Oh yeah, the double. I can shoot everything there, so I'm going to definitely do that.
Shoot this thing too.
No, I don't want to shoot that. It's like toughness 10, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
It's a priest.
Yeah, but how does it work for hitting it?
What do you mean it has work?
Because in 8th edition, it's toughness 10. I'm going to shoot at the Ushabti, so I'm going to do first bolt thrower, 6 shots into the Ushabti. So I'm in half range, so 3's to hit yet again. 2 misses, and 4's to wound you. Ooh, 3 wounds at -2, so I think that just takes out Ushabti.
It's, this one's left.
And then I will do 6 shots with a second bolt thrower, same thing, half range. 3's to hit, 4's to wound, I just need 3 of them. I got 4.
This one's gone.
Takes out the Ushabti as well. Going into combat now, I'll start with this big mess here. So I have 4 guys that can attack forward, because I charge to go first. They have, obviously using hand weapons this turn, there's no point using spears. So hitting on 3s because your weapons go 1. There's no rerolls. And wounding on your T4.
4.
5
Tomb guard, yeah.
5 tomb, I got 1 wound on a tomb guard. So they should have the 4 is good enough.
They got light armor and shields.
Also 4 up save, yeah. So we're gonna have the sorceress attacking, and she misses. That's it for there. You get to fight back. Alrighty, you got 4 attacks, 5 attacks. Oh, because
4 base plus 1 for sword.
Sword.
For the king.
Right. Well, what about the champion?
No, this is the king.
Oh, this is the king. Right. Right. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Hey, 3 hits.
I guess I have to attack your sorceress.
Yeah. So it's 3 of the 5 counts because your weapons go 1.
Oh.
So 5 still hit, and your strength.
He is 5.
Ooh.
2s.
So that's 3 wounds. I think she's dead. So sorceress goes down. That was actually, I forgot about that. She doesn't have a 4 vulnerable. I'm so used to her having a 4 vulnerable save or a ward save.
And then Word of Pain goes away.
Yep, Word of Pain's gone immediately when she's slain. So now you have 4 guys attacking back, hitting. What's their weapon skill?
It'll be 4 guys, 5 attacks because of the champion.
Yep.
And there are, I think their weapon skill 3.
Okay. Oh wow. So 2 hits from them, and their strength 4. So 3's to wound. And I have a 4 up save to a 5 up. No, I take a casualty. And that's that. So for combat, I outnumber you, so I get that. But you've also done 4 wounds to me, so you're up by 3. I have 3 ranks, and you have 2. So
Yes, I have to.
So I have 3, you have 2. And I think that's... Oh, we both have banners. That's fine. So you win by 2. I'm leadership down to 6. With a reroll because of BSB. And we're holding.
Just.
Over to here, my executioners charge, so they get to go first. So I got 2 of them attacking. Hitting on 3s and wounding on 2s. So I got 2 wounds, all killing blows, so I mean, it doesn't really matter, I guess.
Blah.
Kills him. Now my BSB swing has got 3 attacks, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s. 1 wound on your icon bearer. We got 1 wound, he's down to 1. And then I have 2 blackguard in range to attack him. So there's going to be 2 attacks on 3s. And wounding on 4s. No! But he will crumble and die.
After he attacks.
After he attacks. So 2 attacks in the executioners on 4s. And wounding on... Is he strength 4? Okay, no.
He's just strength 3.
Alrighty, so combat resolution. I outnumber you,
Blah.
flanked you, did a wound, he would crumble, and then the executioners are going to run forward 2d6. You're going to go 2 inches, and then the blackguard are going to hold. Onto the combat with the riders and the skeletons. So we got 5 attacks from the riders. They're hitting on 3s. 3 hits, and they have spears, so they're wounding on 3s. So that kills 2 skeleton archers. 5 horsey attacks on 3s, because weapons go 2 on an archer, and 4's to wound. For 2! But they don't have any light armor, so that's 2 more dead, so it kills 4 skeletons. So there was 5 in the front rank. So that means 1 gets to attack back, and it misses. So for combat resolution, is it?
4? Yeah.
Well, so I kill 4, and I outnumber you.
Charged.
Charging, no charging, but I outnumber you, I kill 4, so they would crumble and go down. And then I will go forward 3d6.
Actually, can you do that on a crumble? I think.
So for pursuing, in this edition, it says only when they flee you can pursue. Yeah, so I can't overrun because they didn't flee, they crumbled the combo resolution, so they kind of just crumbled under my hooves as I was fighting them. So they're stuck there, and these guys actually wouldn't surge forward the 2 inches they ran anyways. So that's actually going to be the end of my turn, and right now we're fighting for the relic right there.
Okay, one more.
Oh, I do have that one more combat. The 2 shades, higher initiative. 2 hits, wounds on force. 1 wound. Do they have any armor?
I don't think so.
Alright, then you get 2 attacks. Yeah, 2 attacks back. 1 hit. No wound, so actually I win combat by 1 this time because we're same combat strength.
Crumble by 1.
You crumble by 1. Now, Cullen and I have to see if the game ends because that's the end of battle round 4. So Cullen will roll it on a 2 up.
Okay, so Luka had to run, so I'm gonna take over for him. I know Elves pretty well, so it should be okay. This scenario has a random ending one, so it ends on a 2+.
2+?
Come on, dude.
What? So is that...
Luka, you still here? Yeah, it's over.
So does that mean I check because it's right there, right?
You're holding the objective. You're standing on it. Well, there you go. I'm glad I stepped in.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, it's too funny. All right, guys.
Tomb Kings.
Tomb Kings. Hey, bro, if you can hear me, you lost. Luka.
No, I think you got it now.
That's too funny.